I've been revisiting some old, unfinished games. Most of these little teasers will be in the Nausea playlist, which itself is probably a game I don't think I'll return to for a while, unless people really want to see it. I already spoiled myself a little bit on some of the story of it by looking up some YouTube videos myself. Right now I'm mainly just kind of revisiting some old games I'm considering returning to. I guess you could call this the most unprofessional poll that anyone's ever done, where I'm essentially asking you, which one of these games do you want to see me play? Heck, I showed about a 2-minute clip of Vampire's Melody. It's about a vampire waifu. Very cute. Another one is The Milky Way Prince, Vampire Star. It's a visual novel about yaoi. This one, as you can see, is a horror game. And don't worry, I definitely will be returning to Siren's Call at some point. This is more so just an intermission. I'm actually spelling something out with the letters at the start of these videos since the last episode I recorded with Siren's Call. I think it's an appropriate, if albeit vague, reference to not only the game itself, but also to myself. Then again, Siren's Call is, well, I've said it of many games, I feel perhaps most strongly about it in regards to this one, Siren's Call, Escape Velocity. About Oliver. I feel like I'm playing a game where I'm playing as myself. Same personality and mannerisms and way of speech as me. But right now, I'm simply showing some short videos, and in general I want to try to keep to having shorter videos in the future. I sometimes get carried away and make very long videos, and who has the time to watch something like that? Now, all of these games, I intend to finish eventually. Every single one of these games I'm showing you. I know this poll is asking, which of these games do you want to see? Which one should I finish? But more to the point, it's really just asking, how many people want to see it? How many people care? What are people interested in, if at all? If there's anybody there at all? But I guess the only thing the poll is determining is which one you guys want to see first. What one do you want to see me focus on more? I plan to play every single one of these games. Now that being said, if there's something inappropriate for YouTube, I might have to cut that out. I don't know if some of these games might include hentai. And heck, there are some hentai games I'll try to record some parts of, but only the parts that I think YouTube would be okay with. But I like, obviously, Vampire's Melody. I don't know if there might be some scenes that are a little mature that I can't show. I don't know. I suppose that's both the blessing and curse of doing blind Let's Plays. you don't know what's going to happen. Not that there's any script or rhyme or reason to any of. Heck, the closest we come to any sort of plan is I'm spelling something out with these videos, with the little individual letters at the start of the videos that I feel is an appropriate reference to both Siren's Call and to myself. Then again, aren't those both the same thing? But yeah, I plan to play all these games. But I more so ask, are the people watching these videos enjoying them? I'm enjoying making them. So even if no one's enjoying them, I still like making these videos. Even this sounds like an odd hobby to have, but I think this is at the moment what I want to do more than anything else. Just essentially do whatever I want. Same thing with bike trails. It doesn't accomplish anything going to walk on a bike trail, but I just like doing it. Probably not right now though, it's only like 15 degrees Fahrenheit outside. Kinda cold. And it's supposed to be storming the next few days. It's supposed to warm up to where into the 50s, but it's supposed to be raining and high winds. So perhaps not the best time to go for a walk. Heck, I think it'd be cool to be able to just walk around video game environments like Spyro the Dragon, or to be able to teleport across the planet to various hiking and bike trails. And perhaps even walk with people on those, ideally people that I'd feel safe with and who would enjoy the company, whether platonic or romantic. I like walking on bike trails, but I can't help but feel that that would just sound very lame. But it's what I like. But yeah, I plan to finish all of these games, though perhaps I think I want to try to put a lot more focus into the Higurashi series, for that's a very long series of very long games that will take a long time. And whenever Yu Rhythm Psychosis comes out, I do want to try to focus on that game, but I don't know when it'll come out. But yeah, I suppose the main thing I'm saying is I plan to play all of these games. And I guess an acknowledgement of my playlists and videos being very disorganized. I still think YouTube needs a page system to make it so much easier to get through playlists or videos or even my community posts section. It's very inconvenient to just have to scroll through everything. I guess I said I'm going to play all these games. And I have a lot of games to backlog and games I've just started, and even some I started a couple years ago that I never came back to. I plan to finish all of them eventually. No promises about how long that takes, or even if I ever will succeed at that either. And there certainly will be more games that I might start that I don't finish, or at least take years to come back to. I plan to finish all of these games, but I guess the main thing I'm looking for here in this little speech I'm giving is two things. The first, asking you, the viewer, what games do you want me to focus on? Heck, even if it's a game like this, if it has this game has multiple endings and a lot of extra dialogue options and paths, and to where there's perhaps a lot of variety in the story from playthrough to playthrough. Even if you really want to see this game and you ask for it and I play this game to completion, if you have a hunger for more, then just let me know politely, and I'll play even more of it. I think it's like Keanu Reeves said, as long as people still want John Wick movies, he'll keep making them. He said he'd make a John Wick 37 if people actually wanted to see it. But I guess it largely depends on the writing and the types of movies. But the statement remains true. Now granted, I make a lot of videos I'm sure nobody wants to see. I make videos largely based on what I want to do. But I will at least accept a gentle nudge in the direction of, if someone's interested in a certain game and they want to see my take on it or my unique reaction to it, even if my thoughts and feelings are a bit unorthodox and scatterbrained, even if I am a bit weird, and even if I am just some loser otaku, despite all that, if you're still interested in seeing my take on a video game, I'll do my best. They'll keep in mind certain games I can't do. Like we've seen my Let's Play of Shadow of War. It just became a PowerPoint presentation of Italian stabbing orcs and me cussing. My computer is not the best, and that was even when it was new. And over the years it's become less reliable. Honestly, it's a miracle that it even works at all anymore. I remember about a year ago I thought my computer was going to die and that'd be it, and I'm not even sure if I'd even be able to replace this computer. It's a laptop that's like 5 years old pretty much at this point. It's running a bit slower. There are some games, like for example, Halo, the Master Chief Collection. I wouldn't even be able to download that game again. Like my computer literally will not accept even downloading that game again, let alone even playing it. So there are games that I will not be able to do any Let's Plays of because my computer just can't do it. My computer can't download certain games anymore. My computer can't even play certain games anymore. I'm pretty sure if I even attempted to play something like Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure my computer would just burst into flames. And even if even if I was able to record it and my computer didn't explode, it would literally just be a still frame. We'd have a FPS that wouldn't even be a whole number. It'd be some fraction. It wouldn't be frames per second, it'd be frames per minute. I don't think anyone wants to see an Elden Ring playthrough at 4 frames per minute. Then again, that's assuming I could even play it in the first place. Or even get it to work on my computer, which is a strong no. That being said, if my computer can handle it, I just want to keep that in mind. For anyone that suggests, and keep in mind I'm not rich, so I'm not going to be buying a shit ton of games. I really do need to ease off of that too. Another reason to go back to the older games. But if you give any suggestions, I'll at least look at it on Steam and give your opinion, give you my opinion. But I can promise nothing, and I guarantee even less. The only thing consistent on this channel is a complete and total lack of professionalism. But I'll at least consider it, and of course if it's something I can afford. And beyond that, if my computer can handle it. Like obviously it can't have too big of a file size for the game itself. And it can't be anything that's too much for my computer to run. Like I said, it's a miracle it even still runs at all. But I'd still appreciate any suggestions, even if it's a game that you know that I could never ever run on my computer. Like if it's a game that's like 100 gigabyte file size, there's certainly no way I could ever download it. But I would certainly still like to look it up and see a trailer for a game that you think is cool. Like if there's a good new game coming out that even if there's no chance my computer could ever run it, I'd still like to know about the new games. And at least look up, and maybe I'd probably watch a Let's Play of it myself. But, yeah, to a large degree, I would say any games I do are going to be visual novels or just very games like 2D platformers. Things that I would say in general, I would think I would aim for Steam games that have a total file size for the game of usually about 4 gigabytes or smaller. That seems to be the most reliable lately for running on my computer. I feel most games that are any bigger than that, even at 10 gigabytes, seem to crash quite a bit on my computer nowadays. But yeah. Sorry, I guess I went on a tangent. The point being is this. I'm making this video, or this series of these videos I'm posting here recently, on the end of February and very early March of 2025, to basically ask two things of people. One, what games do you want me to focus on? What games do you want to see more of? Are you enjoying the videos? What would you like to see me play? What games, like this Scarlet Hollow or Vampire's Melody or Higurashi or Vampire Prince, Milky Way Prince, Vampire Star? What games do you want to see more of? What games would you want to see replays of, even? Especially the games that have multiple paths, like this one. And heck, I suppose that's one reason why I felt a little more hesitant to return to Nausea. It's basically Among Us as a visual novel. I feel it would get very repetitive very quickly. So I don't know if that would be interesting to any of you to watch. Granted, again, I largely make videos for my own self. And then again, I don't make any money. I'm not monetized. I've never made a cent. I never will. I don't have super chats or merchandise. Even if I had 1 million subscribers and YouTube wanted to monetize me, I'd never monetize the channel. And even though I'm not rich and I could certainly use money, I'm not here to make money, and I have no plans to ever make a single cent from this. I just like doing it. It's like the bike trails. I accomplish nothing by going on the bike trails. I don't even listen to music when I'm out there. I just go and walk on a bike trail, usually either in silence or talk to myself. I accomplish nothing by going on the bike trails, but I just like doing it. Same with these videos. I just like making them. And I definitely don't have anything against other people making money off of Let's Plays and stuff. I think that's awesome. I cheer them on. But I just don't want this to be about that. I don't want to ever be making these videos feeling like I need to impress people or need to placate to some audience so that I could, treat it like a business and make money. I just want to be myself. I just want to talk without a filter. Hell, if I do have autism, then it means my definition of talking with a filter is just masking. It's just me pretending I don't have autism, even though for a long time the idea that I did never occurred to me. But it does make a lot more things in the past make sense. Then again, it's also not the only contributing factor throughout my life of how certain things turned out. But it's good to just have introspection as well as a little bit of hindsight. All in all, I'm grateful for everything, and I appreciate my life and everything I've been blessed with. At times, though, I'm a little depressed or unsure of what to do, and there are times I feel like my emotions don't really work the way they used to when I was younger. Still not sure if I should ever start taking antidepressants. But I think for now, it's just something we all take one day at a time. Even if my emotions don't exactly work the same, there's still plenty in this world I still find enjoyment and happiness in. I keep going on a tangent. I said I'm making this video for two purposes. One, to ask all of you what games you want to see me focus on. like the Scarlet Hollow. And 2, I guess I'm looking for positive encouragement. Well, I suppose, unlike the last couple videos I kind of made about the vampires, both of the vampires, both the vampire waifu and the vampire husbando, I should actually do some gameplay. Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. I guess that could apply to my entire Let's Play, my entire channel, though I do terrible karaoke. I don't sing greatest, but I enjoy singing, even if I'm not good at it. So, my channel is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, blacktabbygames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings. Please visit the rest of my fucking channel. If you can find your way around. I've been a little chaotic. Certainly cringe. Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator actively alienating everyone in both the analog and digital world. Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. It is currently March 2nd, 2025, a Sunday morning, 8:24 a.m. Ohio time. The last time we played this was July 11th of 2023. It's been a while. This game has many paths. I have a vague memory of anything, and, well, we weren't very far into the game. And I don't even remember what decisions I made. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window, and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there, right now just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety. Wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen. But you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Explore. Look out the window. You creep towards the window, careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. I really do like the music. For a second you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Leave the window. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you've finished waking up. Explore. Text Stella. It's probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. Send a picture of a tired cat you found on the internet. It might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, put your clothes in the dresser. You never wound up putting your clothes away yesterday. Might as well get that out of the way before you start your day. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser, and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Put clothes on top of opossum. Yay! Make a cozy bed. The poor thing looks cold in there, you think to yourself. You lay your clothes on top of the creature, arranging them in a little nest. It closes its mouth, somewhat more at ease than before, and looks up at you with its shiny black eyes. Head pats. Head pat. You close the drawer, satisfied of yourself for a job well done. Explore, poke around the closet. After what you went through last night, the last thing you needed this morning was waking up to find that doll in your closet. Pick up the doll. You pick up the doll to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. There's no way you're taking this with you. You close the closet behind you, get dressed and head down to the kitchen. Time to start your day. You're back in the kitchen. The cat eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. You're back in the kitchen. The cat eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet your beautiful fur? Part of you hopes that flattery might win her over. As silly as that may seem, you are, however, talking to a cat. Everyone, I may appear normal, but I do meow back at cats. She merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising. Hey! Did you know the police called me this morning? Did they now? That's neat. Why do you have mousetraps if you have a cat? They're redundant. You've only been here one day and you've already had a run-in with the cops. Explore, mystical, the cops don't matter. Something is coming for this town, and I need people to start listening to me. I don't know if I should use that or not. This game had like various stats and stuff. I don't know. The cops don't matter. Something's coming for this town. I'm gonna need people to start listening to me. The cops don't matter. Duke and Stella didn't take my intuition serious last night. Look where that landed us. I need you to believe me. You don't need to spin me tall tales to wiggle you out of this. Just be careful. And remember that your actions have consequences for people around you. I don't have the energy to spend this week cleaning up after your messes, so just don't make any extra work for me, okay? Did the cops say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? Body? They didn't say anything about a body, but apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you. And before you ask, don't worry, I told them that you're an upstanding citizen. Well, thank you. Sure, what else is family for? Can I hang out with you today? At the mines? No. Got to get to work. But just stay out of trouble today, alright? I'll try and get back by sunset. I expect you to be here. I don't want to hear complaints, just do what I ask, and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset! Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak, then the slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. If we return to this, we'll probably avoid the long drawn-out prologue of me talking, so we can get back to playing a visual novel where it's just me talking. So, I don't know. Later, everybody. Hope everyone has all the hugs and head pats you could ever want. Bye.